So walking into my dream gaming room slash setup, we have a lot of things on each side of the room, but today I'm gonna start off with this side, which has my two drawers from IKEA that I got a few years back. I sadly do not remember the prices or the names of both of them, but either way, next to my drawers I have my trash can and my tripod, which are very useful to me. Then up top above my drawers I have a bunch of random tech, books, accessories and stuff like that. I have a random keyboard laying around there, my cause figure, AirPods, charger and stuff. And on this side I have my small cologne collection, as you guys can see, very budget colognes. Then I have some Vaseline right here, random tech. I just love tech, so there's a bunch of random things here. But then moving over to this side of the room, I have my bed, which is nothing special, and the reason my sheets are out is because I'm about to go to bed in a little bit, so I just got them ready. But either way, I just have my basic bed. But to cover up the basicness of the bed, I do have this poster, or I don't know what to even call this, but it is a picture of the Eiffel Tower, and it just makes my bed look a little more not basic. So yeah, and next to my bed I have these lights. As you guys can see, there's my camera bag right there, but these lights are very useful to me because sometimes in the middle of the night I drop something maybe, or I need to see my setup or something, and I don't want to turn on the big light, so I just look up, turn that on, and I can just do whatever I need to do. So that is very useful to have. And moving over is another very useful thing, which is my air purifier right here. And if you do not know what an air purifier is, it basically just purifies the air in your room. So if your room is very dusty, it takes away some of the dust, or if not most of it. And my room smells very fresh and nice when I turn this on and leave it on for about 30 minutes. And it's just a really nice thing to have, and I'm sure you can get them really cheap on Amazon. But now moving over to the main part of my room, which is my gaming setup, as you guys saw on the thumbnail of the video. Now the first thing in my setup is my ergonomic office chair. So this is what it looks like. Now I used to have a gaming chair, but it really hurt my back and it was uncomfortable, so I decided to upgrade. And I was worrying about my back and my posture, so I got this instead. And after that, I have my $200 Hex gaming controller, which is very overkill for a controller, but it does have a lot of features. And next to that, we have my Azure pads, mouse pads. This is from Azure Pads, and it is a very budget friendly mouse pad, which is also very high quality and very good. As you guys can see, there are some stains, but this has lasted me a while. Next to that, I have my Rapoo mouse, and this is kind of like a knockoff of the Logitech mouse, but this is better in my opinion. I use this over my Logitech mouse. And next to that, I have my keyboard right here. I believe this is an EpoMaker keyboard, and this thing is a little pricey, but it is made out of titanium and it sounds very good in my opinion. And I wouldn't particularly say it's very thocky or creamy or anything like that, but it is very nice and it is a very strong keyboard. So yeah, that's the reason I have that. And next to that is my headset, which is not overkill at all. It is actually very budget in my opinion. It's a $30 wireless headset from Amazon. It was 30 bucks when I got it. I don't know the price right now, but it is a pretty good headset, and the mic quality is not that bad, but I wouldn't really recommend using it. But other than that, we have my 3 monitor layout. As you guys can see, the bottom one here is from Titan Army, and it's a 4K 240 hertz monitor, which is very good in my opinion. You can kind of notice it with the colors compared to these. And up top we have my Corey monitor, and this is also almost 240 hertz, but this is 1080p. Then next to it I have my 1080p 75 hertz Samsung monitor, but this is 32 inches, so it's vertical and it's very nice. And it's just a nice monitor to have, and a 3 monitor layout is a little overkill, but I personally find it very useful for myself, so I have that. Moving over to my audio, I actually run a dual Fifine audio setup. First I have this Fifine mixer, as you guys can see. It has a voice changer, it has some different lights, mic monitor, mute, custom and stuff like that, and it's just pretty useful and it's pretty cheap. So if you don't want to spend a lot of money on a mixer, then this is a pretty good option, but it does not have a lot of features compared to Go XLR and maybe Elgato. So yeah, that's that. But this is my Fifine mic. It costs about 80 bucks, and the sound quality on this thing is magical and magnificent in my opinion, and I just really love this mic for when I'm gaming, or maybe want to record videos or stuff like that. And now to the main part of my whole room and my setup, which is my gaming PC. This is a custom built gaming PC, and it goes for roughly about $2,000 just because of how many accessories and components I added to this and because of all the RGB. The first thing is my PC case, which is from Height. It's a Height Y60. I know they came out with the Y70, but I really do not need an upgrade currently, so maybe in the future. But then we have my GeForce RTX 3080 from EVGA, and if you did not know, EVGA is no longer making GPUs, especially this, I'm pretty sure. So it's kind of, nice to have for me. And we have my RGB extension cables for my GPU and my motherboard. Then we have some knockoff Lian fans from Amazon. And my main and my most favorite part about this PC is my AIO from Corsair. This is the fans, and that fan is kind of messed up, but I will fix that later. But this is what it looks like. It has a screen, it tells you the temperature. You can even change it and add GIFs on there, which is very, very nice in my opinion. And it's just overall a very, very nice AIO to have. And for my RAM, I have kind of broken RAM. The RGB is broken, but the RAM is just 32 gigs altogether. It's from Viper, from Patriot Viper, I believe, but it says Viper on it, or Viper Gaming, or something like that. But above my setup, we have my 3 posters. The canvases for these are all from IKEA, but the posters are just random ones I found on Reddit, which I printed out using a printer. So that just looks, a little more nicer compared to just other ones. And going back right here, we have my monitor arm for my Samsung monitor. Looking over here, we have my monitor arms for my both dual monitors, which are from Mountit. And if you do not know who Mountit is, it's a very big brand that sells monitor arms. So these are very, very strong and very high quality, so I definitely do recommend them. But again, these are a little pricey, so if you want to go something more budget, you can always get it from different other brands. But yeah, I personally use that and I like it. But overall, this is the whole tour of my gaming room / setup. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick, room tour. And if you guys want more videos like this in the future, make sure to comment it down below. But for now, see you guys later.